So quick quick update from what happened from the last video. So we did end up trading lower, taking out the Asia lows and then trading into the 15-minute inverse. And when we were here, I said that for me to actually take buys, to start looking for the buys, I wouldn't enter off of this Favili gap here or this because it's too high for me, right? And I said that I wanna see us trading to this other block here. Think we were like somewhere here. And then I said I would at least want to see us trade into this before we start pushing higher for these highs because these highs here are too smooth. Definitely want to see those get taken out. And if we look at what happened, we had a nice trade inside, pushed higher, gave a nice reaction, and then we came back. There's an SMT. We had a little SMT inside that order block. Plus we have a fair value gap here that aligns with that order block. So that's a high probability order block right there. And then we had a nice push close above this candle. That's another order block that you could have taken entry from if maybe you would have hesitated to take one from here. You know, it happens. So if that would have been the case, then yeah, you would have taken another entry here from this order block. Also aligns with the fair value gap here. So that's also a nice order block. We traded nice into it. We stalled a little bit, but we did continue having our push close above this. That's another order block. So all the way until we take out that buy side, that it gave a lot of opportunities for entries. We also have this fair value gap here, and we have this order block here. We came into that, pushed. Here's another one there. So all the way going until we take out that buy side. So looking at what I wanna see happen for today, we can see that we have this 15-minute inverse here, and then we have this low that we created yesterday and this low from today. So if we turtle soup this inside this fair value gap, I would be looking for buyers. I would continue to be looking for buyers to see higher prices. But then we didn't turtle soup this low. Same thing that's happening on gold that we spoke about yesterday when I said I want to see these lows here get taken. I'm not expecting us to continue pushing higher before we take out these lows here. So that's the same thing with Nasdaq, but I can see we are pushing higher. So for me to actually start looking for entries here, I wanna see if maybe before New York session we'll come back and take out these lows. Unless maybe we're gonna be looking for sales coming down here before we start pushing higher. So we'll see what happens. And then this is the new high that I'm looking at and this one. So those are my two draws for today. But yeah, I'm also gonna keep an eye on this. I'm also gonna keep an eye for this. If I can just get a nice SMT and then I'll start looking for my pushes. But this is a nice move that happened here. We have a reaction from the 15-minute inverse. We have this order block here. That could have been a nice entry, but yeah, it's not part of my rules, so I didn't take that. Also because we didn't sweep this low here, that's resting liquidity right there. So moving on to gold, I'm still expecting to see those sells. Uh, I will wait for price to play out a little bit before I start looking for any opportunities. So we can see here that we left this gap open here. So it means now we're treating that as a breakaway gap and we're reacting to this gap here. See how we're respecting the consequent encroachment of this gap. So that's a good sign that we are actually going to be bearish. That's signs of bearish order flow. So this whole level here is where I'm gonna be looking for my sells. I wanna let price build up a little bit to get my confirmations and everything. And then during New York session, maybe we can get a nice push to the downside. And then also looking at, let's see what the dollar index is doing. I'm sure we're pushing higher because we are expecting sales here. So I'm sure, okay, we're stalling here. I could expect us to push a bit higher into this gap here. Okay, we already traded into it. But yeah, I'm expecting a little stall before we actually start pushing lower to these lows here. So that's what I'm seeing for today. Um, we'll keep an eye out on Nasdaq and gold. And yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you join the family. And I'll see you guys on the next video.